Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Richard, how much longer? Don't worry, sweetheart. We're almost there. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to have to do an emergency cesarean. Stay strong, Abigail. We'll be fine. Abigail and Richard were high school sweethearts. They have been through many ups and downs. But in the end, everything worked out, and they got married. And now, it has been almost 7 years they have been together. After their marriage, however, Abigail and Richard fell to another dilemma. They were struggling to have a child. But after a lot of treatment and a lot of hope, finally Abigail conceived. The couple knew this pregnancy could have many complications, but still, they risked it all. And tonight, a month before the due date, Abigail began to have strong contractions. The child would be born prematurely. Luckily, Richard was able to reach the hospital in time. Do I know you? Abigail woke up in the hospital room. Through her blurry vision, she saw Richard and the doctor. My baby. Abigail, congratulations. You have a daughter. She's healthy. Where is she? Don't worry, everything is fine. We're just having some routine tests done. You and the baby will be here for 3 days, and then you can all go home. Thank you, doctor. I'll be around again for your checkup tomorrow. Otherwise, you'll have Vivian, our on-call nurse. If you need anything, call her. Hearing the name, suddenly Abigail and Richard looked at each other. And not long after, what they were fearing came true. As the doctor left, Vivian walked into their room, taking off her mask. Hello. It was almost 5 years ago when Abigail first met Vivian in college. Abigail was in her sophomore year at the time, and Vivian was a freshman. Even though they didn't have any classes together, they were staying at the same dormitory as roommates. You can take the top bunk. Thanks. Vivian was a very shy and quiet girl. Being new to the university, she didn't have any friends and she didn't have much confidence either. Abigail was a good friend and let her tag along with her and Richard. And with time, the three sort of became a trio. But now, it has been years since they last saw Vivian. Hello, how are you feeling? I'm fine. Congratulations for your daughter. So, you guys got married? Yes, it's been 3 years. The couple nervously stirred as Vivian checked the monitors. Your vitals look fine. You should try to rest. I'll be back to check on you in a few hours. As soon as Vivian walked out the door, Abigail looked at Richard anxiously. Out of all the places, you had to bring me here? How was I supposed to know? And what choice did we have? If we didn't get here in time, something horrible could have happened. But you know why, Richard. I don't trust my baby with her. Go tell the doctor to change the nurse. All right, let me see what I can do. Leaving Abigail, Richard went down to the register to talk to the head nurse. Will it be possible to get a different on-call nurse for my wife and child? But Vivian is one of our best nurses. Why, has anything happened? No, it's not that. She and my wife were in college together and they have a bit of history, so she's a bit uncomfortable. Oh, so it's something personal. But you see, it's the holidays and much of the staff is off duty. Vivian is your only option right now. Just as Richard was talking to the head nurse, Vivian showed up. Richard, is everything all right? Yeah, Abigail is doing fine. Oh, all right. The doctor just checked the baby's vitals. She's doing great. Thank you. What's the matter with them? Bad news. They don't have staff during the holidays. She's the only nurse right now. But Richard, I don't trust her. I don't want her anywhere near my baby. Don't worry. She's not alone with the baby. The doctor is with her. And I'll be like a shadow. I'll keep my eyes on her. Richard, you can rest. I have it covered here. No, I'm fine. I think it's time to change the diaper. As Vivian was about to pick up the child, Richard quickly got in the way. Hold on. Let me try. I might as well practice here before we go home. Sure. After changing the baby, Richard placed him back into the crib and sat down watching him. Watching Vivian go around the nursery doing her thing. You can go back to Abigail if you want. It's alright. Alright. For the next hour or so, everything was fine. Until the baby started crying. Oh, sweetheart, I got you. I got her. Richard quickly picked up the baby, but she was still crying. I think she's hungry. Let's take her back to Abigail. Vivian got the crib ready, and Richard pushed the baby out back to the room. Abigail was quiet seeing Vivian again. How's the baby? She's hungry. Before Vivian could do anything, Richard placed her in Abigail's arms. It's not working. It'll take some time. Take as long as you need. As Vivian left, Richard and Abigail finally let out a breath of relief. She fed the baby and put her to sleep. How did everything go? Did she say anything? No, she was just passive. I can't wait to leave. 3 more days. As the baby slept beside her, Abigail and Richard dodged off for some time. Sweetheart, I need to go to the bathroom. Can you help me? Come on. Richard helped Abigail with her IV to get to the bathroom. But while he was waiting outside, all of a sudden, the baby woke up. Before Richard could get to him, Vivian rushed in to help. I got her. Abigail rushed out of the bathroom. Both she and Richard staring at their child in Vivian's arms. Vivian, please don't drop my child. Please, I beg of you. Drop your child? Now why would I do that? Vivian has always been a shy and quiet girl. When she enrolled into the BI college, she was absolutely new and unfamiliar to the place. When she met Abigail, she was happy finally getting to make friends with someone. Abigail was very outgoing. She loved to party and have fun. And she would always have Vivian tag along with her and Richard and their friend Ezra. Hey beautiful, you here? Yes, this is Vivian. Vivian, this is Ezra. It's getting kind of late, Abigail. And I have an exam tomorrow. I think I should go. You can stay a while longer. No, I'm alright. It was not that Vivian disliked Ezra, but Ezra was someone who always hits on every girl and tries to have his way with them, and Vivian was no exception. But Vivian always tried to keep herself away from trouble. And on the other hand, Abigail and Richard were just enjoying their college life. It was one of these nights, at the end of their first semester, Abigail invited Vivian to come to a frat party with her. A frat party? I don't know. You know I'm not really into these things, and is it safe? Oh come on, of course it's safe. I'll be there, Richard will be there, and it's just us classmates. We all know each other. That night, Vivian reluctantly agreed and joined Abigail and Richard. But when she reached the apartment, she realized It was just them and another one of his friends, Sam. Isn't anyone else coming? I'm here. What do you need anyone else for, babe? Right. Come on, you guys, I got the drinks. Although it was just the five of them, things got rather wild that night, and under the peer pressure, Vivian ended up drinking more than she should. You want to go check out my room? Alright. As one thing led to another, Vivian and Ezra ended hooking up. But it was after. Vivian was confused seeing Ezra unlocking the door. Ezra, what are you doing? You'll know. Ezra sat down on the couch. As the door creaked open, and Sam walked in. Vivian covered herself embarrassed. Sam, what are you doing here? Ezra, send him away. What? Send him away? Why? You think you're too good for him too? As Sam locked the door, Vivian was horrified. What was going to happen with her? From the moment Abigail and Richard had introduced Vivian to Ezra, he had his eyes on her. He wanted her, and he tried to get close with her, but Vivian never gave him that chance. Come on, Vivian, let's go to my place. We'll just watch a movie and hang. Ezra, I said no. Oh, so it's like that. When Vivian kept on rejecting Ezra's every pass, he felt insulted and enraged. He wanted to show Vivian her place. What does she think of herself? Too pure? Too good to be with me? So he made a deal with Abigail and Richard. Bring her to my place, and you guys leave. And why would I do that? You know she deserves it. She thinks of herself too holy, an angel. She doesn't do the bad things. And what do you think she thinks about you? Partying, dating guys. To her, you're a and Richard is a She's just using you guys to get around. She's a self-righteous hypocrite. What? So, you up for it? Or not? Ezra convinced Abigail and Richard to bring Vivian to his place that night. They intentionally got her drunk. And in all this, Ezra managed to get her to his bedroom. And Abigail and Richard simply left her to her fate. That night, Vivian tried to ward off Sam and Ezra. But they had their way with her. Vivian constantly yelled for Abigail and Richard, but no one responded to her call. Vivian felt devastated. After what she experienced, she didn't want to live anymore. It was late that night she left the room. Realizing all that time, there was no one there. They left her. After that night, Vivian dropped out of college, and none of them saw her again. But now, 7 years later, fate has brought them face to face again. Tears began flowing from Abigail's eyes as she begged Vivian, "Please, Vivian." Vivian looked at the child. Before she walked up to Abigail. She's probably hungry. Take care of her. And I hope it won't happen with her what you did with me. Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.